Hello, welcome to the next video on ERF stuff. We're getting back into it, finally. The weather's starting to change, nights are getting lighter, and I need to crack onto it because she's in for test in 2 weeks, and she's at Truckfest in a month. In a month? First weekend in May, we're halfway through March. Month and a bit. So we need to start cracking on getting onto it properly. Last video I managed to fix the ABS fault, which had been plaguing me for months, and it was doing my head in. Managed to get that sorted. And now I've started a needle gun the chassis off so I can get the chassis cleaned off and painted before I take it for test, just to make it look a bit nicer. It's not going to be red yet, it's going to be blacked again because I don't have time to strip everything off and paint the chassis properly. The plan is, so I'll go over the plan for you. Plonk that down there and I can use both hands, hello. So, plan is now, get the wagon ready for test, just make it clean and tidy. And then for Truckfest, I would like to have some stuff on it. I've already got the pipes. Oh. I've already got the durabrites, blue label Alcoas in the garage, and I've gone off for test. Don't have time. So the plan is for Truckfest. Plan probably will change, but you know how things go. MOT it, and then I'm gonna clean up and polish the carb, make the carb look spotless as much as I can without getting into bodywork on it. The chassis I'm going to clean up and black. I'm going to put some black, paint it black again to make it look nice and clean and also give it a wash so it's not got greenery growing on it. That's because that's me neglecting to wash it yet. Tank obviously would be left because it's getting left. Put the Alcoas on. Wheel trims, I'll take them off and paint them better because they were only painted very quickly for truck run. Stuff like this, I'll take that off and paint that gloss black. I might paint a battery tray or that battery tray, which thank you again Dan for giving us that battery tray. I might use that one, paint that one. That's a fiberglass one, that's a plastic one. And the fiberglass one seems to be better at holding its shape. So I might gloss black that one. Got to put rear airbags in. I've got it on stands at the minute because I've got the rear airbag out. They were tired and Mick said, in his professional opinion, being a HEV man, he would put new bags on the back end, so they're getting sorted out by Martin at Cheshire Truck Parts, Truck Spares. I can never remember which way around it is, but he's sorting them out for us. So I've got 2 new mid-lift bags, a main lift mid-lift bag, and I'm getting 2, because I didn't realise how bad these were, 2 rear bags as well. If you look at that, I thought they weren't that bad, but they're knackered. So it's getting 2 new airbags on the back end. I'm getting a new, not that one, it's not that one. The other one. Close that door so I don't walk into it. Get a new bar because this one's rotten, and then using this bar, that's the top of that bar that's not rotten, I'm going to repair this one because this one's been cut at the bottom. Take the steps off, paper blast them, stuff like that, just to make it look really nice and tidy. Again, plan. Don't know the plan will work. That tyre is going on that wheel. So I better get cracking. First job off I want to do is I want to take these wings off. I think I'm going to do them gloss black if I'm honest. It's how I usually do them when I build my wagons on new truck simulator. Gloss black. So I don't know. And I'm also thinking I might get some spats. I'll get a set of spats for it, because the spats come in here. Obviously I'm not going to be running super singles, so the spats aren't as important as if you run super singles. But I'll put the spats in and I'll fill up this gap and I'll gloss back them. And I'm bright with the white stripe on them as well. That's a plan. Plans always change, but let's see how we get on. The best bit about using stainless steel bolts is you know they're going to come out. So I put stainless bolts in these when I put the mud wings on, the drop wings on. I don't know whether you remember or not. When I first put them on, I used stainless bolts. In fact, next time I might use stainless Allen bolts. That would look nice, wouldn't it? With the wing off, you can see a bit more why I need to change this pipe. This is just a bit of old bicycle tube, which has been put in to hold it steady. But yeah, I think it'll be a much better job with a new one in. I'm just got to take it off. Then we've got the mud guard, the drop wing here. And we can put new mud flaps on it. They're tired. I just make some. The problem is I've got to remember not to go over the top because I don't have time and I don't have money. That's the main problems. Got to take these out. I've taken the pinch bolt, undone the pinch bolts. These 2 there for the bottom one, this one for the top one. Slide it. Lovely, man, look. Whoop. Lovely. So now, this one doesn't look bad actually. Looks like it might have been replaced recently. Woohoo! So, I'm going to blast that. The right tube will come out because it's just thrown up the tube. Like that. Yeah, it does a good job of securing it, to be fair. Like, you can see it's rotten. So I just need to get that in. Ooh, it's got some WD in there. And then let that penetrate for a couple of minutes. That should just pull straight out the bottom. So because we've got stuff primed and we can't carry on anymore, Dad's going to help us with prepping the wagon. Obviously I've got all these off, but I can't really do anything with these until I get the other parts, so they're off ready to go when I'm ready to go. But we're going to get this wheel off and tyre change. Dad's going to change that for that one. But it's just little job. Me and Dad were going through it before because I looked at the diary and then had a panic. The annoying thing is it's lots of little jobs which just equate to big jobs, if that makes sense. Like fitting that tyre, that's not a big job. Caps off, got my cap removing tool, which I bought this years and years ago for doing the F7 stuff, and for some reason these came up to there, which meant you couldn't get them into the wheel trims, into the donuts, which is stupid, wasn't it? I've also got to take them off anyway for going for MOT, because MOT tester will want to rattle me nuts. Hit me nuts with a hammer. Gunned off with the angry Milwaukee. Can't get that wheel somehow out here. Yay. This is going to be the fun bit, trying to wiggle that out. Well, it's not cheap, it's not that bad, is it? Look, plenty of room. While that was doing the tyre, I am going to come around the outside again, open the back door so I can do on this side. It seems a bit daft, but I want to be here because I'm going to do some more needle gunning, so when I get a nice warm dry day I can quickly squirt some black paint on. Let's get cracking again, get me needle gun dug out the cupboard. So end of the next day, because I've been busy flat out painting all day, I painted part of that bumper over there and a car in there. So been a busy day. So, I haven't had time on the wagon, but I've got a little bit of time now. I'm going to have half an hour, an hour while that cooks and have a cup of tea. So I brought the mug rings in, or the drop wing, and I'm going to take this off, the mud flap off, the furry mud flap. First job's first, I need to get these very crusty nuts off. This is the bit of angle that I'm going to have to make to replace, or when I get the new drop wing stay, which hopefully should be here any day now. You might have guessed, these definitely ain't going to come off through the fight. So, I'm going to win. So I've got the gap staples, got to remember this gap staple because it's got the points on the staples. The problem is, because it's broken, because at some point someone must have caught the wing and or the exhaust and pushed it back into the wing and bent the wing in. So this has been sitting against the hot exhaust rubbing away for a long time. So all this is warped. It seems to be working. I've got that one a little bit more shake up here, but it's all fighting against still, so we'll keep going. We'll just keep going, we'll keep going. Warm a bit up, hold it, let it cool down, warm a bit, hold it, let it cool down. So I warmed it all up last night, held it in place with these blocks of wood onto the table to hold it flat. And what I'm going to do now is get the belt sander, come on here, clean this off, V it out, and I'm going to repair this with some magic glue and stuff. So, the glue is gone off, obviously taking the thingies off, and it's held it in place much better. This is all twisted and warped and these will appear, as you've seen, it's much better now. The net's reinforcing that, all the glue and stuff, and still got staples in. That's better, isn't it? Much better. I've just got to repair this now. So I've got it rubbed in a bit. I need to do in here a little bit more actually, looking at that. But that's it stripped near enough. I need to actually get this repaired. I've got a repair to do down here. That repair, that, and smooth that. And smooth that seam. I haven't decided yet. But the plan is to be full gloss black, so it needs to be nice when it's done. So I can get this filled up, these up. I'm going to use some carbon fibre reinforced stuff for the big gaps. If you just use normal filler, it would just crack. Squidge it in the gaps. There's a gap there. Squidge that in. like that. Just now taking the mud flap and the angle bracket off the driver's side, and you'll see this is the state of the angle bracket. Got to make new ones up. Also well seized in, like. Next bit's to strip this, or this the driver's side one, get that up. Is it driver's side? Yeah, it is driver's side. So strip this one, get it cleaned off, and then once I get this one repaired, repaired it, I can prime and then flat prime and then paint the whole thing, both of them together. And they'll look lovely and shiny. Well, we've got a problem with the wing, the drop wing that I've been repairing. That one is fine because it's just been, there's no repairs in it, just repair, flat and prime. But this one I'm having problems with. So it obviously it had a big crack during the year and it was all twisted and warped. This bit's okay, but down here you might notice there's no filler anywhere. And the problem is the filler didn't stick for some reason. And I think the reason is, if I show you here, so obviously I had the whole thing machined 40 grit or 80 grit, one of the two. But it had a good key to go on. Took it all off, completely stripped it again, and we're going to start again. And me and Dad are having a look, and we found, if I get my thumbnail, I've already broken it, but this, like the plastic's soft, it's like cheesy. I can dig it with my thumbnail. It comes off with my thumb. And it shouldn't do that, it should just be hard. So, unfortunately, this wing's knackered. Scrap. So I can't do anything with it. But luckily, I should have another one being coming tomorrow from my friend Josh Miller. He's dropping a load of bits off tomorrow, which you'll see on video. He's going to come and do some video with us tomorrow night. So he's going to bring us one of them. As much as I want to repair that one, why waste the time when it's knackered? I'm showing the inside here. So that's where the repair is. And I can dig it on the inside as well. Dig it off, which is weird. But up here, hard plastic. Wonder why. So obviously, because I want to carry on doing work, I might prime that one, I don't know, because then I can prime it, I can get it working on it, but it doesn't make sense to prime one and not the other. And I'm going to make up the new angle, bits of angle, the brackets for the drop wings as well. Obviously need to make two different sides, so we can do that while we're busy. Keep ourselves busy and it's progress. I'm going to be making me bits of angle for the drop wings. Got this one which has still got both ends on it. Obviously that one's nearly gone. I'm going to use this as a good template to find out how long it needs to be. I might make a few of these as well. Look at that, perfect man. I can mark it out, straighten it up, mark where the holes need to be, and bang on. It's time to get some cutting done. Stick you up here out the way from the specs. Spitty dig. Make a pack. I hope I plugged it in like. What am I like? Yeah, what am I like? I've cut the boots and I've cleaned them up, obviously the grinder. Just drilled the holes from new. So I've got two in here, in the backs. And I'm just making the top one, so I'm going to cut the holes, drill two holes in and cut across the holes. And that should give us a nice oval, elongated hole like that one. And I'm also going to be making a couple more because I'm working out a deal with Josh Miller for some of these and other bits, and I'm fixing his wagon and stuff and get some goodies in return. You will see come to the channel soon. Woohoo! Oh, see, it needs a little bit tidying up, fettling. Look at that. cracking that, man. Obviously need to tidy it up, like I say, but I'm happy with that. So made some decent progress with the fallback of the drop wing. 2 sets of the brackets. Here they are on. I just need to, I'm going to shot blast and paint them. It's just a rusty steel because it's been outside, it's just steel, it's been outside in the yard. Got the cap for the thingy glued up, that's going off, so I can repair that tomorrow. The paint's coming for bits, so we've made decent progress today, which is good. Decent progress. And tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day for us. Well, I'm into Tuesday now, because the drop wings are off. I've got a lot better access to do this boot, and also my needle gun the crap off here. I'm also waiting for a friend to turn up with some certain goodies, which you'll see very soon. Very soon. Fingers crossed he gets here soon. I think he's just setting off now, so he'll be here within about an hour. And also you might be able to hear that I'm getting that cold that's going around. It's getting a bit stuffy. And the old nose is getting blocked. That's why I'm all wrapped up warm again. But I'm looking at this boot thinking, do I need to change this boot because it looks pretty good actually. Like it's been done recently. I really don't know. If it's been done and there's any splits in it, I might leave it alone. While I've got some space here, I am going to get that needle gunned off. You can see I've started. It's good for showing why I'm doing it. You see all the crap built up on it, the old grease and stuff. It just looks a million times better. It's also nicer to work on if it's not covered in thick old dirty whole grease and stuff. Might as well clean it off while I can. And I've got space and nothing's in the way. Wheels off, just sitting there. Got it jacked up. I've also got a little axle stand under it just to be double safe. It's not going to roll anywhere. It's got axle stands under the back, the handbrakes on, all that stuff. Just chocked up. So I just need to get the rest of this rubbish earth, so it looks a million times nicer when I go for a test. Here's some parts arriving. This is exciting time now, because that van is full of bits for me, and you can't see me because it's dark. Lovely. Well, are we ready to see what's in the back of this lovely van? Brought by Josh, who you can't see because it's dark. Can you see Josh? I don't know. I'll turn the light on and make it see. It's going to take forever to warm up, but whatever.
It's like me in the morning.
It's like me. Look at this. Oh yes, lovely. Now for those that don't know, those are Jake brakes. I'll put a clip of Jake brakes in, and we'll go through and get this emptied, and I'll show you what I've got. Well, this is the sad thing about getting the Drakes. The Alcoas are going, but onwards and upwards. We can get some more at another point if I wanted to. But how often do I get a chance of a set of Jake brakes, especially with full kit?
That was them if you wanted to have a gander at them, Paul.
I'll have a look, aye.
I looked back and I paid 100 quid when I bought them.
That's a sad thing. The Alcoas are going, but like I say, I've got Jake brakes now and a pile of other bits, which I'll show you in a minute. Get the wagon built. I might come over with a wagon and you can plug it in when it's over there, or if you want to do it here because I've got all the kit here.
Yeah.
It's up to you, and then we'll go out for a play one day and get the truck shows and stuff.
Spot on.
Spotty dog. We'll see you in a bit. Ta-ra for now. Bye bye, Alcoas. I'm gonna miss you, but come on, I've got Jake brakes now. I'm into daylight. Are you ready to see? Are you ready to see all these bits that I've got? I'm happy with all the bits I've got. Like, can you tell? And you also might tell that I'm still very stuffy, but whatever. So we got a drop wing. That'd be useful if the camera battery didn't die when it has 48%. Real problem with this GoPro is that. But yep, I got a new drop wing for the passenger side because, as we went over in the video earlier, the drop wing was cracked at the bottom. I was trying to repair it, and for some reason it's gone cheesy. Plastic, there's a chemical reaction somewhere in it. Don't know why, and the filler won't stick, so unfortunately that one's knackered. It's for the bin. I've got this one. I need to quickly do some repairs on this one. Fill that hole up, but it's had a hole drilled through it. Not too major. Got something very exciting sitting right next to us here as well. Shiny, shiny. It's not wheels, mine, but shiny. Oh, new tailpipe. So I've told Josh I'll take the heat shield's coming off. I'm giving that back to Josh. So I'm not having the heat shield, but I'm just having the tailpipe. The whole tailpipe, which actually comes down here or something. So it's 6 foot. Which then also means, because I don't want 6 foot stack sticking at the top of mine, because that would be a bit daft, because it's not an Olympic. But I can sleeve it, so I measured it before. If I put 3 foot into the box and 3 foot into out the top, it sits perfect, and it sleeves the box, so it'll make it a bit louder, give it that bit more crack. But also keeps the box in, so it's not what I would class as too loud when you're driving, and it just gets annoying. If not, I might have to modify it, but I don't really want to cut that stack down because it's actually a stack from a factory fitted M&OX stack off a 8-wheeler EC11. Well, we've got this is my new drop wing stay. I've shot blasted, I've shot blasted it. I'm going to paint it because I know it's right. The brackets are being shot blasted and painted, those are made. All the other brackets being shot blasted. The ramps are being shot blasted as well. Get them all cleaned up so I can put some nice paint on them and make them look nicer. The drop wings I've repaired and they put some primer on them, but I'm just on at the minute. That's the other one. I've just repaired that one. I'm on repairing the bottom of the drop wing stay that was rotten. I'm using this one as a template to make this one, and I'm using another bit of the old drop wing because this will go on well on, and it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be pretty damn close. We'll go on there, something like that. We'll see. Pretty damn close. Well, that's the repair done. I've just welded up. There's a little bit offset difference, so what I've done is I've just seam sealed it. It's not perfect, but at the same time, it's a drop wing stay. It doesn't need to be perfect. As long as it's nice, I'm happy with that. It's solid, and it saves me a few pennies. I get a new one out another day if I really want to, but I don't think I need to. That's everything in here. Time to get some paint squirted on. Well, we're into Easter Sunday. I haven't been down since Wednesday night. Thursday I was off because my bathroom was getting some plumbing done. Friday I wanted to come down, but I was actually feeling quite poorly. That coldy flu bug knocked us for 6 on Friday. But I'm on the uphill now from that, or the downhill. I'm getting the better side of it now, so cracking on. So I'm come doing on Easter Sunday. It's sunny, it's lovely, it's a little bit chilly, but I'm going to crack on. Dad is also primed. I think he did it on Friday when I was off poorly. He actually primed my drop wings for me. The drop wings being primed. The tank cap is being primed. Airbag, let's go get this thrown into the wagon. And what I'll probably do is I'll get this one thrown into the wagon. Makes the wagon mobile, so I can then move the wagon to the front of the workshop and actually get on. It's all fun and games. Let's crack on. Oh, and also I'll quickly show you these bits, which obviously I painted the other day. So the wing stays, obviously some of them are still pitted, but come on, the wing stays. The ramps, I need the ramps. When I do them properly, I will probably smooth out the pitting, some of them pitting. Good old F7. Good old F, I love that old wagon. I love that old wagon. She's come out and have a clean up and go out for play as well. Well, that's that bag in. I haven't actually filmed putting it in because I'll film putting the other one in for you. It'll be a lot easier. So let's get this aired up. I've already put air in the tanks, so let's get this aired up, and hopefully we'll get it out of the corner and around the corner of the yard. Which is airing up, getting wind of that. Lovely. I did also put a little bit of black paint on the spring seat. So we've got a problem. Let's jump in there, try and start it, and of course the batteries are down. She hasn't moved or been started in weeks, so I think these batteries are getting tired. Might have to put batteries on it at some point, but bugger, because I don't have the money to buy batteries at the minute. So I've got these on charge, and as I've been over in other videos, I don't like to boost it with a booster pack because can cause ECU spikes and knock your ECU, and getting a hold of an ECU nowadays is nigh on impossible. So I just battery tested it with the battery tester, and one of my batteries is actually like not registering anything on the battery tester. So it could be that for some reason she's died. The battery has died. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting on a trickle charger, trying to get some juice into her. Not what I need right now. Batteries do just fail sometimes, so it could be one of those things. And I do know that I've been using the ignition quite a lot recently, doing that ABS fault, but it's annoying because the ignition, everything's been fine until I come today and turn that key and it doesn't happen. I've been thinking about this plan in my head, and because I can't get the wagon moved, I can't really get it out of the airbag, which is a nightmare because I really need to get that airbag done. So what I'm going to do is flatten repair the drop wings and this bit here, because I want to get these painted. If I get these painted and sorted out, then I can actually get them on sooner rather than later. Never rains but it pours. So I've got the drop wings done. Well, not done, they're flatted. Inside and outside are done. The tank cap is done, and also the fuel filler cap. Yeah, my monkey's kind of taken over a little bit. Blown off and in the oven, or the bits that are in the oven, out the oven, and those bits in the oven to paint it black. Yes! Well, we're going to get somewhere today. We're going to get progress today, which is good. That's all the bits hung up in the oven. And the next time you see them, they will be all lovely and black. That prep. Get some black paint squirted on. Just finished putting the second good coat on. That's the finish. Lovely, man. Inside as well. And there's the fuel filler cap and the header tank cap as well. Lovely. Time to get back outside and do something else, because I can, and I need to do as much as I possibly can before I stop. So while the bit's drying, I'm going to carry on getting as much progress as I can done today, and then that'll be it, because I can't get the wagon out. I can't carry on with the other bits of progress, and it will have to go into the next week. So I'll be part 3 in this video. Part whatever it is. So it's going to be whatever. So it's obviously quite a new one because it says 2013. That's off Josh. So this is going to go in because look, she's only done 52 grand. It's going to lose 400 grand. Don't worry, I'm obviously, with it being video logged, I'm not trying to bump anyone, obviously. It's just, these things happen with old wagons. Click clock, woohoo! Get this plugged into here, and I'll get rid of that stupid little, it's not stupid, it's a good little switch, but that's a proper switch. Look at that, man, lovely. Look at that, man, new switch is in. Click clock, winner. What's next on the list? Think fast. I can't think fast. Auto loop timer, that's the old one. Let's get the new one on. Well, we've got the new speedo in. When I plugged it in, this needle swept, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's a big difference. I could hear the needle sweep and also the motor working, which never worked on the other one. And for the last little bit of the day, I'm going to just clean up these and put some paint on them, because then they can sit and go off, the paint can go off for a couple of days before I'm back into the wagon, moving about and kicking it with my feet. Well, I found some white to go on. Like I say, it's nowhere near perfectly finished or anything like that. It's just, I've cleaned it off and I've painted it, so it looks nice. It's just a nicer job than if looking under there and it's being dirty and rusty and stuff. So, and if I just come over this side, there we go. White again. I want to paint the bottom of the seat bases properly at some point as well. I'll be doing them proper satin black and making them look lovely again, because I'm a fanny. You know what I'm like. And that's it now. So I painted the floor pans, which do look lovely now, I have to admit. Look in there. That looks cracking, that, doesn't it? It's now perfect, and like, I'm not going to pretend it's like, wow, look at my perfect floor pans. They're not perfect, They're very, very clean for one of these though. They are very clean. And I have got people that will back me up on that one. I'm not just talking crap for YouTube. But yeah, I got mud flaps. The enemy mud flaps to the front, which I wasn't going to run fairies, but turns out you have to run fairies for spray suppression. I'm going to redo those ones because say I was having to buy new ones. Once I painted them black because they had been shot blasted and made a mess of. I'm going to actually redo the ERF on them. Fingers crossed if I can actually get myself into doing it. I got quite a lot done today, like I say, but not what I wanted done, but good progress for what I've had done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and unfortunately you're not going to see it yet, but that'll be coming in the next video because I really need to get onto that. But now she's mobile. Next video will be 99% sure will be at least bringing the wagon out forward into the yard here and getting the rear wheels off. I need to check my rear tyres, need to needle gun it all. So yeah, it's all go, and there's still plenty to come, so don't worry about running out of stuff to watch if you like watching it. And like as always, please I'm actually asking you to help me out and help me grow, because it means a lot if you share me about to other friends, or share me on your Facebook page, Instagram page, TikTok page, anything like that. Please let me just get my name out there, because it's the way you got to be. And I hope, and I'll do as much as I can, but I need your help. Yeah, don't forget, like I say, hit the likes and subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, please. And thank you. And thank you for making it this far through the video, because it's a long video, I already know that. Hopefully there's been a lot going on in this video. Lots, not just one little job, there's been lots of jobs coming on. Come back to the next video and we'll see what we can get the back end of the chassis looking like. Hopefully looking much, much nicer. We'll catch you all in a bit, and ta-ra for now.